Sunrise on Life's Upward Spiral. A second version of a story written in the US and now updated in South India has a green elephant where a green rhino once stood. An upward spiral is when we find ourselves with the same people and or at the same place at a different time. It's as if life is a circle of experience at different levels, an upward spiral. Spiral 1. I am with the Indian nuns of Bon Secours Convent whom we met in 2005. We were completing a free private school for 1,500 kids affected by the Asian tsunami. This time we met at Kovalam Beach and saw the same shells in 2013 that we put our ears to in 2005. With the help of Sister Pauline, a director of Bon Secours Social Service Society serving 255 schools and centers, we develop a project to forward E3, Economic Development, Environmental Health, and Equity of Education for All. After 9 days, BSSSS declares written support for India's E3 Opportunity Zone. 18 days after meeting with the UN, I am in New Delhi participating in a UN Global Compact Lab for Clean Water Entrepreneurs. Spiral 3. In New Delhi, we meet Yudun Oksung, a member of the Tibetan Parliament in exile. We follow up on the third pole global warming legislative proposal we, PFC, drafted in March in Dharamsala. Spiral 4. Back in Dehradun following our March visit, I present a play shop to the kids of the CED Institute in October. The play shop helps identify local leaders to develop India's E3 Oz. By playing to win prizes, we educate and mobilize. All along the spiral, we take dips in devotion. This year alone, we took a sacred dip in the Ganges River in Allahabad, home to the Kumbh Mela. Spiral 5. Kolkata has an Eiffel Tower and lights much as the original tower blings in Paris. This year in April, we saw the original. The spiral has moments of outrageous beauty, hilarity, and spiritual celebration. In the remote islands of the Sundarbans, the human green rhinos and farmers plant trees to protect the habitat and capture carbon. Farmers grow crops with natural soils and organically generated pesticides. They are producing as much as the conventional farmers with toxic pesticides. If they can do it in the Sundarbans, then we can. Si se puede. Spiral 6. Mayan fishermen and farmers of southern Mexico are the origin of spiral stories, which are recorded in Of Tooth and Trunk, a live blog on ourstory.com. The tiger and elephants of OTAT are pictured atop the lighted gateway in Calcutta. Even in Great Britain, Diwali, the festival of lights from India, brightens the night sky as we land at Heathrow Airport in London, and then take a journey on trains and all kinds of buses to Epsom, England. Spiral 7. The Sustainable Innovation Conference in Epsom, England was the result of a spiral dating back to Ichin Ching's Sustainable Development Internship at the Bay Area Council around the year 2000. Spiral 8. Just as I left London, the spiral swung around to the tube station named Earl's Court, visited during my first trip abroad in 1983. During the whole visit to London, the lights were on as Diwali merged with the fireworks for the bonfire celebration and the lights of Christmas. I was almost home, and the words of the theme to game E3 Oz, E3 OZ, home is somewhere just over the rainbow. The story of the green rhino's upward spiral to the winged one was completed with a huge bolt of creativity before the play shop in Calcutta, India. It spiraled to an epic of global pals on the return to California for Thanksgiving.